Any for everybody be a acquire strong so at the other Ghana politics Afenyo. So that's any number some about politics, there will be infernal to you, be any individual be infernal to any of the Montana at the Bremo. To like you may share subscribe to the channel on the same area political trending news echo and the area be Ghana politics Afenyo. So for money from at the Bremo. And then you call political highway so in some way and I saw aqua in some way saying a minority leader and a majority leader. You name say Afenyo Markets and Ayariga or Massa clash and the clash of the titans, the clash of the titans are a day and a cover. In Zimbabwe and the Ecoso or Parliament LGBTQ. Now, I'm pass a bill on a science science see how no you choose a you get the idea. If I punish on the other now, Afenyo Markets and Ayariga, he did the home a German committee tries over Patoma or on Tim Patano and then Massa cover into cover for and the Abasuna. Ayariga na ni say oh tree Afenyo Markets so we any day na Afenyo Markets so etada obehuza oyene na ni bufu any okasa bi ototo bi ma Ayariga so amfa no wanche o trends or no na majority leader oh parliament e musa for yem pese e beje mo mrabo so yem pese e be say mo reso pebreno me ankoni nkote nsem because oh no na we dey e jasu kills Erǔpť to oh no dey musa for esemoni ensem catch we do we ask.
Minority Leader, you have the floor.
Speaker, thank you for the treasure space to also say a few words. Mr. Speaker, clearly this evening, this country has witnessed an unprincipled political act by our friends in the majority. They may try and act smart, but smartness does not last. Integrity lasts. Mr. Speaker, in opposition, our friends resisted any attempt at amending their proposed sponsored bill. And today, we know that the very law that they wanted Nana Akufo-Addo to sign, when they were faced with the same law, they amended and diluted that same law. Such a double standard does not pass for a man with principles. It is not enough to say one thing whilst in opposition, and when you get power, you change your stand thinking that nobody can read through. Mr. Speaker, let me draw the attention of the House to some few procedural blunders. One, at page 42, we have been told that motion 41 and 42 were moved. But, Mr. Speaker, the terms of the motion in 41 are clearly spelled out. It is important to let Ghanaians know that at this critical stage, none of the NDC sponsors of this bill was in this chamber. Honorable Emmanuel Kwesi Bejra, whose name is advertised in this motion, was not here. Honorable Sam Nate George, not in the chamber. Honorable Na Adole Sowa, not in the chamber. Honorable Ellen Ajua Intosu, not in the chamber. Mr. Speaker, it is the reason why, without the leave of the House, the Honorable Dafia Mekpo moved a motion. We have paid attention to all that. And then when it came to motion 42, again, none of the sponsors who could have moved the motion was in to move the motion. Mr. Speaker, nobody. Where is Honorable Sam George? Mr. Speaker, he was loud on the rooftops. Very loud. Where is Honorable Bejra? The several press conferences he held. And Mr. Speaker, Hanzat will be my witness that as a majority leader in the 8th Parliament, when our friends in the NDC introduced this bill and we invited them for discussions, drawing the attention to the danger in certain clauses, they refused. Today, as they take responsibility of governance, they've realized that indeed the issues we raised are still critical. Mr. Speaker, who in this country is NDC trying to deceive? The religious leaders, our chiefs, our civil society? Mr. Speaker, I urge every Ghanaian interested in this matter to pick the law that the NDC pushed on Ghanaians and Akufo-Addo, and pick this very law that they claim President Mahama is going to sign. I know that indeed President Mahama couldn't have signed that bill, and the NDC knows that they cannot present the same bill. So what kind of double standard on principled politics is this? And then you think that out of smartness you can play on words, use social media to deceive anybody. What you've passed today is very obtuse, nugatory, empty. It doesn't address the very concerns you claim you believe in. Where is your principle? Your principle is soiled. You have a soiled principle. You don't believe in anything. You believe in political mischief and political convenience to win elections. And you've been exposed. I can assure you that posterity will judge your conduct. We may be few, but we are armed with principle. We may not have the number to unturn your inactions, but we are principled. Mr. Speaker, let us build a country, whether you are in opposition or in government, let us have some values. Our friends do not have it. Our friends do not have it. But you know, there is a time for everything. There is a time for everything. Someday, you would be exposed like the way you tried to introduce e-levy in the dead of night. Like the way you tried to introduce 0.75% charges on Momo charges when you even refused to come to parliament. When you were in opposition, you campaigned against e-levy. You came here to say you are repealing e-levy. Then you tried to use an institution which is a subsidiary of Bank of Ghana to reintroduce e-levy. So after all, you also need a revenue. After all, you need a revenue. You came and then you said you are repealing e-levy, yet you imposed Dumso levy on Ghanaians. You came, electricity tariffs have gone up by 28%. You came, water tariffs, 19%. You said women banking. You have not done anything on that. You said you are going to create one job, 3 shifts, nothing. Even you, the MPs, you are shouting. You are not having a bite at the cherry. So, Mr. Speaker, our friends are friends of double standard. You say one thing and do another. You promise those who have lost their investment, you are going to pay all of them. Those who have lost their investment, you said family and friends is bad. That is what you said in opposition. Today we know what is happening at Gold Board. You know it. You spoke against Galamsey. This is NDC. But you know what? 2028 is not far away. 2028 is not far away. You may have the numbers today, but Mr. Speaker, as Ngugi Watiango said in Weep No Child, that the ravening clouds shall not long be victorious. They shall not long possess the sky. Weep no child. Mr. Speaker, on these veritable words that I have quoted, I shall rest my case and leave NDC and all its propaganda to posterity. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, I will not waste anybody's time.
Yes.
I understand how painful today has turned out for the minority. They didn't think that we'll pass the LGBTQ bill. We have passed it. And he's worried that John Mahama will sign it. And that would be a major indictment on the NPP and, of course, on his leadership, because at the time that Akufo-Addo authored through his secretary the cease and desist, the famous cease and desist letter, he was the embattled majority and minority leader. He was the embattled majority and minority leader. So I think that this moment is a very painful moment for him.
Honourable members.
So, Mr. Speaker, we said we're in your hands. So,
in excess of 5 hours and fortified by Order 56-2, it is incumbent upon me to
because we are bigger than the NDC. The founder of the party, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, and in Nigeria, Edu Baby Nigeria Kurase or Kwateni party, NDC still exists. So, Ajo Breu, Ebia, the national chairman, was too overwhelmed by the kind of people Osia. But you are very fine brainer. So party need decide this or no near the kwa obi aba support. But you see, what does MBD ama party for them say so a whole flag bearer Kasamacho as a national chairman one fa. It is a band sending yes national chairman be no lead party no so on fa wa sema ukaya no party no mukoi anase mubaye. Niami pesa make Kenya na say obi biara endi ni lemu na onye adwuma se ne se na efata tie me ka se mi last week say penny due mante emra NDC akọ internal election a yeyi aya national officers hwe kwanya amafo bi di Dr. Semofo Sompofo fa so to the state bi kwa ka so osum nyame dodo nanso yeto abawie ye no and the President Mahama at your desk se obi se wo ono kura wanya oyi chira yesibra ho President Mahama anam ana oni asofo na ekoba and this for be say President Mahama sum nyame dodo ana. Look at the way they run this man down, and I respected the man to the state say Saddam na abanesha yenya yenye asa babonti be catch and say Ghana from two about former Dr. Bawumia only there. He's insulting us. And na yenya okateche free for catch so Dr. Bawumia ye bodam for ye kasa na dwumunda ho. Ni nyina ne say every bi atwam otwenu hu fi wo ho. Enti de bia metre radio so am say let us be measured. And some ye beka ne no ochina sansam no will come back to us. We are building a party. Now party no and I the building on mine. Say party no about for on mine no abenwaswa. Say party no and I be taking the responsibility manage the state resources. Enti ana nipa na MPP for person mo di neba no. Okateche free fast wa bodam oye kasa na dwumu na ho chese oye obi a eye seke. So the same person and sa party na one what the bodam for brain say Ghana for yadwumu down yama bodam for be di anim. So I am not here to incite, to instigate, but it is just an advice. I mean the MDC for say when people are meeting you and your body also JJ Rollins your body ni so junior Jesus and na call 37 baby esi soldier for Oshefem na kone do Jima Rollins Oshefem. Nobody is an island. Me say party war power, the state machinery, the state establishment, and the better you be the party name. Whether you like it or and I will see I say. Shakwaya MPP say you for Dr. Bawumia di anim. Look, they defy all us. We are dying that the Dr. Bawumia beba. It is the presidency needs when you had no qua, no matter what, you can't. But at the end of the day, we are building a party. Let's put away our sentiment, put away our personal interest, put away, and let us look at the bigger picture. And a Joe Dramani Mahama and Lidi Ghana. Joe Mahama and your mind call. You quite offer so show money, you just send a yamako. So what are we doing? If we can offer idea be able to me abua, we should destroy it. And you will come at both sides. Obi biara or your potential aspirant know how to talk. Because in every internal election, there is an external election. You cannot run down the person for who your interest, and after so when you know, then you come to tell the person, say, namukwa campaign. And then when MPP were going for their internal elections, we are quite efforts to run it down each other. Nipa baya 5 ni nyina ya catch us they are armed robbers and we armed robber bakwa or kateche say wa bodam and again as you am bodam for NDN. So let us be measured by the way ya kasana bibia say ya from Alaska the domisi sambi wo ho a ya de fie nyansa na eka once the way I presented it unim nyansa na wadwemu ndo a wodi obema with emotions will take away the substance and a summer will pass out.
We should be beyond the material. That's an political trend in news. Yen in your comfort wanted at the Bremo ha and a my acquaintance yen for Ubibia in C. Like a Jumedian Senate, I will share, subscribe to the channel, send a political trend in news yet tomorrow. Also, once I able to me, I can be ha and a brand acquaintance in C. Macron.